also looks like James Gunn today. He just dropped this picture of Lex Luthor wearing this. Oh wow, I think he does looks really good out of nowhere on his Twitter. I'm personally really surprised to see this picture because of course Supergirl is coming out very soon. Of course in this suit you see that Lex Luthor, he's wearing this villain iconic warsuit worn by Nicholas Hoult as a production. Man of Tomorrow sequel is underway, and he wrote, "Fit check, live from the set of Man of Tomorrow," Gunn wrote in this caption. So yeah, James Gunn, he's always, of course, he's on his Twitter, and in the DC Comics, after Lex Luthor builds and several ultra powerful, open-eyed suit of armor to level playing field with Superman. They give him superhuman strength, fight force field such as a range of other powers. Based on the photo, it appears Lex won't stay in prison for a long time, potentially travel to a sandy planet in outer space. Based on this picture, of course, I feel like, yeah, it's really interesting, I suppose. Gunn return to direct chair in DC Sicko will put Holt villain and David's consummate Man of Steel against, of course, intergalactic foe Brainiac. Oh wow, I'm excited to see Brainiac, if I'm being honest. Lars adding he will be playing that. Superman is focused to team up with his greatest enemy, nemesis, to defeat Superman. Cyborg Man of Tomorrow due. It's gonna come, of course, July 2027. Yes, so this is really interesting, honestly. I had no idea, like, he's wearing this war suit to fight Brainiac. Wow, that sounds really interesting. So I'm gonna be honest, like, I had no idea, like, Lex Luthor, he's playing such a big role in this movie, because although Superman and Lex Luthor, they always goes like hand to hand, right? Like, although Zack Snyder version of Lex Luthor, played by Jesse Eisenberg, a lot of people did not like his take on the character. So I feel like Nicholas Hoult, end of the day, did get positive reception from the normal audience. So I personally thought Nicholas Hoult, he as a Lex Luthor, when he got cast as Lex Luthor, I was really excited to see him. But I guess in the movie, obviously, if you've seen the Superman movie, he wasn't as good as he could have been. Let's be honest here. Especially Nicholas Hoult, he's really great actor. He have done some good movies, given some good performance in many movies. So in this movie, where Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor, was acting, I just like, oh wow. I was really surprised by it. He was really very whiny and spoiled, which is, I guess, it's supposed to be like that at the end of the day. Lex Luthor, he's a billionaire and everything. But his storyline was kind of weird, right? In that movie, maybe because the way it was directed, it puts the audience in the middle of the story. As the audience, I was really lost. I was just like, oh, what's going on here? Of course, I'm really excited to see Brainiac. So, this movie, I feel like the centerpiece where Lex Luthor is working with Superman, I think it is very interesting idea here. Although, if you have seen other Superman movie, Superman always try to work with everyone. So, he's one of those superhero who is get along with everyone. So, in this time around, Brainiac character, I'm really excited to see. Obviously, the last time Brainiac, who played, I don't even remember seeing Brainiac, or have I? Let me know in the comments. So I'm not sure about that. But of course, I'm really excited to how it will play out. But unfortunately, how do I see this? James Gunn, he always doesn't do justice to what audience want. Like maybe you are seeing this picture, it looks really exciting, and you are hoping in your mind that, oh, this will be interesting battle and they will work together and everything. But unfortunately, the way James Gunn work, he will put all this team member, Superman, insulting each other, cracking some snarky jokes, and the character development gets lost in the way. And a lot of people just want the next Superman, Man of Tomorrow, just to be about Superman, doing Superman stuff. But looks like once again he is cramming all this character in this movie that makes me really nervous. Although I'm excited, I'm excited to see these characters. Do I want this character to be like the center of the movies, like all these people who were in the last movie? No, I don't want them to be center of this movie. I want them to be side character. Superman need to be center, honestly, because I feel like he wasn't center in the last movie. Like the most of the movie was about terrific guy, Mr. Terrific. He was just doing some stuff, and as the audience, you were like, "Whoa, he's he's kind of like the." Most of the time, he was the one saving everyone, right? Like, and the guy Gardner, he comes on and he tells some snarky joke and everything. So I guess I should mention this. End of the day, I did like Mr. Terrific, if I'm being honest. I did like this actor. I do think he deserved to get big role, but I'm here to see Superman and I'm not getting that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that Superman movie was really uneven. Although the first movie, because it was the first DC movie from James Gunn, I think that movie was quite successful. But this time around, if James Gunn, he does not, do all the things people want from him, this movie will be flop. The recent Supergirl movie is not anticipated to do great business at the box office, and this one, it is kind of suspicious. Like, he's dropping this picture out of nowhere. I think he wants people to be excited about this DC universe, you know what I mean? Like, that is why he wants people to be like, hey, go see the Supergirl, so you will, like, how Marvel does. I think he's trying to do it here. Very clever, but James Gunn, end of the day, you have to write better movies. If you write good movie, people will show up, although you're not able to do justice to DC movie tone, unfortunately. Your movies are always too jokey for my taste, and all this. Sometimes they do say all these jokes. I'm like, what are you saying? Like, I don't need all this joke in DC movies. You know what I'm saying? And that was my thought on this. Let me know in the comment. What do you think about this picture? If you enjoyed this video, which other videos and other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.